What is the procedure for striking pre-planned targets in Gaza?
My name is Nicola Perugini and I'm from the University of Edinburgh, and together with Niamh Gordon from Ben Gurion University, we wrote this paper in order to problematize the claim that the principle of distinction, the bedrock of international humanitarian law, only serves to protect civilians in war. In order to do so, we investigated the nexus between distinction and the ethics of violence in contemporary theaters of conflict, where violence becomes the object of legal, visual investigations about the degree of distinction adopted by the actors in the battlefield. We analyze how liberal militaries deploy what we call the apparatus of distinction, a legal technological complex whose alleged objective is to protect civilians during war. Our paper suggests that the apparatus of distinction has a threefold function. As you can see from the clip you're watching, which was produced by the Israeli Defense Forces and disseminated on social media during the 2014 attack on Gaza, the apparatus of distinction is used to gather intelligence through surveillance and reconnaissance. It directs the deployment of violence in battle spaces, and it interprets the meaning of violence before, during, and after the fighting, so as to claim that violence was utilized in accordance with international law and is consequently ethical. Our counterintuitive claim is that the apparatus of distinction actually frames civilians during war as liminal beings with ambiguous legal status, and thus renders them killable. Therefore, distinction can have a lethal capacity that destabilizes the boundaries of an existing legal figure, the civilian, instead of making these boundaries clear. As we show through the examples of US drone targeting and large-scale attacks on civilians in Gaza, distinction can create malleable figures such as enemies killed in action and human shields, which are made targetable, thus contributing to the evisceration of the civilian.
Terrorist organizations fire indiscriminately at Israeli civilians. The IDF combats terror in a precise and effective fashion, making every effort to minimize civilian casualties.